I know starting out and building your own business can bring up a lot of insecurities and self-doubt, especially when you work as a coach and you see so much competition out there. Your entire Facebook feed is full of other coaches, isn't it? So I wanted to share a little story which I hope will help you, and I'm inviting you to my journey when I first started out. I remember I was so excited and passionate about everything I've learned during my coaching certification. I felt empowered to take on the entire world. I was determined to go after my dreams and build my online business. And I was ready to change people's lives with the powerful tools I've learned while getting paid amazing money. And I saw it clearly. Living the laptop lifestyle, working online wherever I wanted to, traveling to tropical islands or tropical locations, and also being able to go back visiting my family in Germany whenever I wanted to, or even better, fly them to Australia. The feeling which describes best what I was craving so much and still value a lot is freedom. But soon, after the honeymoon phase was over, I was hit by reality. How do I actually get clients? I realized the build a website and they'll come approach didn't really work. So I invested in myself. I invested in courses and programs and private coaching, which I thought would get me to a fully booked business, and I was excited to finally make it happen. At least I was already struggling for over 6 months. So I could see a similar approach and strategy on how to build an online business, because that's what I've been studying for so many years. But even after 4 months working with a private business coach, one-on-one, I still didn't sign up one single client. I did all the things I was asked to do. I built a lead magnet, I built a funnel, I invested into Facebook ads, I built my website, writing email sequences, but still no results. And here was the issue. All the courses and the coaches I invested in, they didn't get what I was going through. They didn't understand my struggles as it worked for them so quick. So I started to questioning myself. Why does it work for all the other successful coaches, but not me? So it has to be something wrong with me, right? Maybe I don't have what it takes. Maybe people just don't like me, or maybe I'm just not good enough. So I started to doubt myself and projected my lacking business success on my personal self-worth. I felt miserable. I felt like a failure and a fraud. Who would ever want to work with me? And I remember I was so close to quit everything and fall back into a 9-to-5. We're gonna save and secure paycheck without all the stress. But deep down, this voice came up and he said, wait a moment, Natascha. If you want to quit coaching, if you want to quit on your dreams, quit on your passion you initially felt so called to do, what else are you supposed to do with your life? And I didn't have an answer for it. I couldn't see myself doing anything else. I need meaning and purpose in my life. And that's when I realized I could never go back. So I decided to keep going. But I have to change something. I have to go all in, no excuses this time. So I studied pretty much everything I could about how to get clients and how to build an online business. I observed what all the other coaches were doing, what was different for them, what worked and what didn't. I got really into all the details in the structure. And that's when I got really honest with myself as well and had a look on what I was actually doing and, more important, what I was missing. And here's what I found. There are actually 3 key factors that are important when you start your online business, which helped me to change everything in my business around. So the key factor number 1 is the strategy. And it's not what you think it is, because I had a massive realization. There is no one secret strategy. There are plenty of amazing strategies and they're not even secretly. So the problem you might have, and the problem I had is thinking there's only one way, only this one strategy that has all the solution to all of your problems. So I was constantly looking for this one magic pill instead of actually deciding on one strategy that worked for me and taking action on it. And because I was constantly on the hunt, I wasn't fully implementing because I was afraid there was something better out there. But there was something else that stopped me from taking the actions on what I've learned, which was this. I secretly thought this won't work for me. And this is really the key factor number 2, which is your mindset. I struggled so much because I didn't believe in myself. I totally believed it was possible for all the other ones, but not for me. And this led to many issues. I didn't truly implement what I was learning. I half-assed everything. I doubted myself, and even worse, I compared myself to all the others, and I only saw everything what was missing in my business, which left me feeling even worse. And that's exactly what I was reflecting. People could tell I didn't believe in myself, neither in my offers. And that's why no one wanted to invest in me. It wasn't until I worked on my mindset and truly believed in myself. And I almost stepped into this new identity. And that's when it happened. I automatically started to attract clients effortlessly. The key factor number 3 that helped me to turn everything around was the right support. I always knew figuring out everything on my own is impossible. Having someone who gives you clarity, someone who guides you to avoid all this confusion, someone who holds you accountable so you actually take the action. And more important, someone who believes in you, especially when you don't. As we now know, believing in yourself is so important, but definitely not always easy, especially when no one wants to sign up with you. But especially having the right support from someone who actually knows what you are talking about, what you're talking about your struggles. Not only someone who knows the right way, but also understands and sees quick what is going on because they've been where you are and they know how to get out there. So if you're struggling, let me tell you this. I know how you feel. But I also want you to know that all your struggles are going to help you and benefit you so much in becoming the best coach possible. And yes, it is absolutely possible for you to quit that job, become a full-time coach, and make consistent 5K months. All you have to do is to decide. No excuses anymore. Decide on the one strategy you want to follow until you succeed. Decide it is possible for you and believe in yourself. Your resilience and your persistence will pay off. And remember, you are not alone. I believe in you.